Hey guys, welcome back to the Small Music Artist Type podcast. Let's get right into this one. This one's going to be a little different. I'm trying out some new things. If you like what you hear today, or /see, comment down below. It'd be great. What I'm going to be doing that different in this episode is I'm going to be doing an interview-like thing with videos that from the artist, of them answering the questions. Yup. So you guys can get a feel of who they are and, you see. And based off of certain questions, if you end up liking them, you can check them out down below. All right. So let's get started. This episode is on Huxley Ray. Their pronouns are she, her. I follow them on YouTube, and SoundCloud. The main platforms they use is YouTube and SoundCloud, especially YouTube. They post music videos, almost every song that they end up releasing on whatever album it is. And they also do audios and visual stuff, all the things. So this artist has released multiple albums, and I probably won't be able to say them all because there's so many. But some recent ones, they released an EP on SoundCloud only called Euphoria, which just came out recently. They are releasing right now their album, No Love Outside, which is being released just on YouTube that I know of. And they have their album Misty Vicious, Everything Sucks. I know I'm not saying these in order. I am so sorry. They release music videos for all the singles, so they're all down on YouTube, and I will be playing one or two of them for you guys, like I always do, and of course I always link them down below. Some of the songs that I really like from them personally, and normally when I like some of their songs, it's because of the lyrics and or the beat, things like that, Their most recent album, some songs that I personally like is Gleaming and Blooming, Watermelon Flavored, and Florida Beach. Florida Beach, at the time I'm recording this, just came out not that long ago, less than a week ago, I believe, and I already love it. So, from the EP, Euphoria, which is on SoundCloud and SoundCloud only, two that are my favorite personally is Deja Vu and Cloudy Days. I have definitely played them way too many times. And like most of the listens on SoundCloud are probably from me. Probably. Oops. So I am going to be playing from her EP first. I just want to go in order by most recent. And I'm going to be playing Deja Vu first. And yeah. This EP does not have any music videos that I know of. Boy, let me know if you still get deja vu after what you did to me. I ain't tryna be petty, I'm just giving you back the same energy you gave me when you locked me out and left me there sitting on your front porch. Boy, you owe it to me. Don't try to fuck it up and back up in your text after you tried to manipulate me. Do you get deja vu, boy? Do you get deja vu, boy? You don't give a fuck, you from my heart, boy. Do you get deja vu? 57 seconds, and it's amazing. I love the ending. The ending's probably my favorite part. I'm just like, I want to replay it just to hear the ending all over again. Because, you need the stuff leading into the ending for it to be really good, I am going to also be playing Cloudy Days. Since Deja Vu is so short, I'm going to also be playing that one for you guys. This one is my favorite from the whole EP. I love it so much.
Today feels like a cloudy day. I need to go on holiday. I'm lurking in the shadows of black clouds. Wish you would've left me the way you found me, boy. I'm always back to the day you left me feeling lonely. You always looking over my shoulder. For once, look into my eyes so I can see you and your deceiving looks. You always pointed out
So excited for like the chorus. I love it.
Inside then outside, like a cloud filled up with rain. If I cry, just know it's for me and not for you. If you want me to play the bad guy, then I will. You try to leave me with unanswered questions. Take the blame and be responsible for your bad habits. Don't think you can leave me with cloudy days when I already have rainy days.
So that is Cloudy Days. Again, it's like the ending, which is technically like the chorus kind of thing. I love it. Like I'm obsessed. Just a little, maybe more. Oh God. So, this next song I'm going to be playing, is Gleaming and Blooming, I believe. Yep.
Nobody's happy with what you do.
This one is from her album No Love Outside, and I'm going to be playing the music video for it because it's on YouTube.
But they don't live my life the way I
I love the slow beat. You kind of just want to like flow with it.
Take advantage of it, but if I'm being honest, I am the fucked up one for giving shitty people all of me. When I know history will repeat, outside it's glooming and blooming. The roots are fresh, coming out once again to show who they are in their own skin.
I love the piano playing. It's just so pretty, and yeah. I really do like it. So those are all the songs I'm going to be playing. I did play a little bit more because the songs from the EP are kind of short because, yeah. So I did play 3 this time, and I hope you guys like her music. I'm going to leave all of the songs in the description below so you guys can go and check them out. So let's get started with the interview questions. I'm going to be saying what the question is, and then I will put up the video of her answering them. So, yeah. The first question is, when did she start writing her music?
I started writing music probably about around 4 years ago when I was freestyling a bunch of my songs. One of my best friend ZRM was like, you know what you should do? You should like write the songs down. And I was like, I don't know. I was like, I really like doing freestyling. Like I feel like I'm better at that than doing writing. But then I started doing writing, and to be honest, it kind of like made me feel better. So I would say I started writing my music around when I released my first single, Malibu, and that's when I was thinking too hard, and to be honest, I don't think the songwriting was good at all, but I did practice, and it got better, and people ended up loving it, so, yeah.
The next question is, what's your favorite song you've ever written?
I have a lot, but the first one that would probably have to take the first place for me in my case is November, since I got a little bit recognition because that song was literally everywhere. I have a couple songs that are not out yet that are really my favorites, which is Cast Down, White White Dress, I'm pretty sure, unless I changed it to White Roses, Ain't Never Been, and Can We Fly. Those are the ones that I really, really love right now, so those are probably the ones that I really love that I've written, and the whole entire album of No Love Outside. I love writing all of those songs, and they mean so much to me, and yeah.
And number 3, what inspired you to start writing music?
I have went through a lot in my life, so I would find myself really depressed at some points in my life, and so I loved singing, and then I realized at like a certain age that I could literally record the music and like put my feelings out there and see like what I can create, and so that's what I did, and people ended up really, really liking it, and so I just want to be able to write music and try to help others, like let them know that everything's going to be okay with my music, and I have a lot of music where it's very personal to me, and then I put it out, and then people usually give me good response saying like they relate so much, so like I really love putting my stories out there and then seeing that people understand and have felt the same way too, so yeah. Number
4 is, if you could send one main message using your platform, which is music and stuff, what would it be?
I have, to be honest, the whole entire time that I've been making music, the message that I've always been putting out there is everything that I am going to be talking about even more now on my new record. Is like, so mostly like breakup is like, if you're going through a breakup, know that like you feeling these emotions and feeling alone and feeling like you want to just like leave Earth and everything, like know that it's okay, and like know that you can go talk to someone and like seek help, and just know that everything will get better, even though you're in a state of mind and place where you feel like it won't, but it will, and I promise you that. And I just want people to know that, like, anyways, for my new record, I have a lot of big topics that need to be talked about, like suicide, and others, so yeah.
Number 5 is, what album of yours is your favorite by far?
Probably has to be No Love Outside and Heavy Feelings, and then what was the album called? I forgot what it was called. Blue Love. There's a lot of songs off of that album that are not out anymore. They're unlisted, but those are probably like one of my favorites, or a few of my favorites, but the one that takes the number 1 spot right now is Heavy Feelings, because I am talking about so many deep topics that I really do feel like need to be talked about more in this world, so yeah.
Number 6 is, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
To be honest, I do not know, but I know I'm probably somewhere making music still. I hope I'm somewhere in a good place in 5 years. I'd hope.
Number 7 is, do you get music burnout or music art block? It goes by multiple different names. If so, how do you usually handle it?
I do get writer's block and music burnt out. What I usually like get off everything for like 4 days. And when that does happen, I'm like in this weird state of mind and like place, but I usually go out more. Like I go to the park, go to the store, or I just try to like, what's the word? I try to ground myself more than I already am. So I just wait for like whatever happens, and then when I'm at a point where I feel okay, I'll come back and like start writing music again a little bit, but not too fast. I'll take things slow, so that's what I usually do.
Number 8 is there any specific genre you haven't written music in that you would like to in the future?
To be honest, I know this might sound like crazy. I really want to do freaking like Lana Del Rey's album Controls Over the Country Club. I wouldn't say that it's fully like country, but like I kind of want to do something like that where there's like some country but like alternative and like it's kind of popish. And so I think I would want to do something like that, but I don't know. We'll have to see because I'm booked and busy with the music right now and everything, but that's definitely something I want to try to do in the future. And if it does happen, I'll probably release an EP of just like country alternative music-ish. I don't know what you would call it, but that's definitely the genre I would want to do.
Number 9 is if you can learn a new instrument, what would it be?
Here's the thing. I can barely play the freaking piano. I know some things about the piano, so I don't really know if I could play any other instrument or even try to learn, because the piano just like on its own was like super hard. But if I could learn another instrument if I wanted to, I really feel like it would be what's it called? Guitar. I really want to try guitar so bad, but I feel like I'm just gonna fail really bad, so I don't know, but that would probably be it.
Number 10 is do you make your own album covers or do you have someone else edit them / create them for you?
The person that I usually do everything on my own. But the person that usually helps me sometimes here and there is Zaya Rim. I think for my No Love Outside not EP album, he did make. I took the picture of me with like the background sky, and I was like standing and I don't know what I was doing, to be honest. I can't remember. I think I was like bending down. But he made the album cover, but I ended up changing the whole thing and doing something different. But he's the one that usually helps me with writing, album ideas, album covers, and all this other stuff. But yeah, he's the one that helps me. But for now, I do everything by myself.
Number 11 is what album was the hardest for you to write?
I have a lot of. I think I have like 4 albums that were really, really hard for me to do, and one of them was Blue Love. The other one I think was Ain't Never Been. I think that's what the album was called, or A Whole New something. I can't remember that album, but that one was really hard for me to do. And then the one right now is Heavy Feelings. I finished the album and it's done, but that album was really, really hard for me to write. I was going back and forth because I wanted to make sure that I had everything placed right, and I wanted to make sure the lyrics spoke out to the people and you could tell like right off the back of like what I'm talking about. But that album had a lot of songs that were really, 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 really hard to freaking write. So that album in general was just really hard to make.
And lastly, number 12, what song is your personal favorite from your most recent EP, Euphoria?
To be honest, I really don't know. I love all the songs, but it has to probably be the one that I really loved writing was Cloudy Days. That one's probably up there, number 1 for me. And then the second one probably has to be Deja Vu, because I freestyled it. And then the third one is Euphoria. And then the 5th one is Do I with Austin, featuring Austin. And then the other song. But those are like my favorites, but the one that's my personal favorite is Cloudy Days. So, yeah.
So, those are the questions. I would like to at least talk about her Instagram account and talk a little bit more about her YouTube channel for you guys. So, on her Instagram account, she posts pretty often, and usually gives updates and does lives. So I recommend if you really like her work, to follow her YouTube channel and her Instagram. Instagram mainly to get updates on any of the upcoming albums, and sometimes on her lives, she gives little sneak peeks, just a little hint there. So I do recommend you go and check out her Instagram. And she is quite active on there, so it is pretty awesome, especially when you find out about all any new album or any new music that's coming out. It's so exciting. On her YouTube channel, which has almost all of her albums, she has written, I believe, 10. I did not say them all before, but there are about 10 of them, and she's already either finished or working on the 11th. Wow. Almost all of them are on her YouTube channel, and you could just binge listen to all of them, which I have done before. It's plethora of music from hers that you can listen to. I know I gave just a small little sample, but there's always some good stuff that she has. Her music videos some of them are fairly simple, some of them are more complex, but they are really cool to watch, and I do recommend you watch one or two. And I believe her albums are also in their own playlist, so you can easily just go and listen to all the songs in one album, all the songs in another album, etc., etc. And yeah. Whoop. Well,